All right, guys, do me a favor. If you guys are interested in some of our merchandise, go to our About section and then scroll down, and there'll be a little link section next to the Facebook that says merch. And then you can go to our merch store, check out some of our products that we just recently got listed. We'll be having a bunch more stuff added here soon, just getting it up and running. But the link will also be posted down below. So hit it up. Do me a favor, hit that like and subscribe button. Thanks. Alright, guys, welcome back. Mark's 24/7 Dirtworks. So today, get this video started so I can commentate a little bit. We're going to be going over a driveway install that we just did with so we're adding new crushed asphalt to this driveway that goes up to the barn, and then back where the main driveway goes to the road, there was already old paved asphalt there. So we're going to be removing all the paved asphalt, and we'll be installing all new crushed asphalt. And for the new driveway that goes down to the barn, we're going to be doing 5 to 6 inches thick, roughly, with a little bit of geogrid down in the muddier areas to kind of separate the clay from the crushed asphalt we're installing. The customer didn't want to put a new sand base in or anything like that. They kind of wanted to go the cheapest route possible, so this is kind of what we came up with. So yeah, most of it's going to be a time lapse, and if you guys wouldn't mind, check out our new merch store, obviously you see in the front of the video, and do me another favor, like and subscribe. Well, you have a lot of new content coming out, and we definitely want to connect with a lot of young entrepreneurs or people who want to start their own excavating business or anything of the sort. I mean, if you got questions, hit us up in the comments. We're definitely very responsive in communicating, and we definitely love all the feedback we can possibly get. But yeah, enjoy the video. Got our new triaxle dump trailer. Got the new lift kit installed on the Dirty Max. Loving it. That triaxle is the way to go. I've actually been quite impressed with this trailer. So I was kind of nervous at first because, I don't know, I've had and used a lot of dump trailers in the past, and it gets scary because, like, it's got that hinge cylinder underneath, whatever it's called. And I was nervous when we first bought it that, I mean, you get some dump trailers, you dump too much weight on there, and they don't dump. And there's nothing worse than that. I mean, not cool when you got a full load and the dump trailer won't dump, and you got to shovel it out, and you're in a hurry. So, yeah, I mean, I've hauled 11 tons in this thing, and it's dumped it, so I've been quite impressed. It's a PJ dump trailer, and it's done pretty good. But, yeah, that thing's a beast. Triaxle, first one. Thought about getting the duals, but they had this one available, and I had a really good price on it, so that's what we went with, and it's done really good so far. Been pretty happy with it. But So yeah, the product we're using here, it's a 3/4 inch minus crushed asphalt. It's all been ran through a crusher and screened to size. A lot of the millings, I mean, a lot of people use the straight millings that come right off the mill, and typically for like driveways and stuff, we don't like to use those because a lot of those bigger chunks and stuff end up creating voids, and so like the material doesn't pack very tight together like you want it to, where when you run it through the crusher like this and you get it all 3/4 inch minus, you have a lot of those fines in there, and you can really get the material to pack together good. And that's really what you want to see in a residential driveway. People necessarily, I mean, don't want to see all those big chunks and stuff, and typically it just doesn't spread as good and as smooth. So we typically like to use this product. I mean, if you're building like a good access road or something, or you're running some heavy stuff, it's always not a bad idea to use some of those bigger chunks in there straight off the mill and just use the milled crushed asphalt versus the actual material that's been through the crusher. You guys know what I'm saying. But yeah, so we're about to get started in this video. You can see we're going to start tearing out and stuff, just taking some other measurements and stuff and filling up the equipment with fuel. $5 a gallon fuel. About to start running red and everything. Wish. But yeah, fuel's getting ridiculous. Is what it is. You just have to add it into your job costs, really. I mean, that's all you can do. It's not anything you want to eat yourself, so I mean, you got to pass it down to the customer, and it's never a good thing when you have to do that, because you always want to charge the best rate you can, but you can't go backwards, that's for sure. Yeah, you can see when we're tearing this out, it's getting pretty hard in sections, because the night before when we left, when we started tearing it out, it got down to like 20 degrees, so when we came back in the morning, everything was froze, so it's hard to get the bucket up under there and actually start peeling it away. But as you can see, as the time lapse goes on, we actually get under there and get a pretty good bite on it, and then it becomes like butter. But yeah, we'll let you guys watch.